A magical night came to Little Hocking. Porterfield Baptist Church hosted its annual Night to Shine event Friday, giving adults with special needs a prom experience many never had. Our Allison Powers shows us how volunteers made it a night to remember.
At Porterfield Baptist Church in Little Hocking, volunteers created a special evening. Night to Shine gave people with disabilities ages 14 and up the prom experience they may have missed.
I think it's important to have an event like this because we're really reaching out more to a vulnerable group. The Tim Tebow Foundation is very passionate about that, about loving those that are in need and especially vulnerable. And so this is a way for our local area to show some extra love to our special needs community.
The event brought in at least 180 guests and required more than 200 volunteers across 2 locations. It started at St. Ambrose Catholic Church, where guests checked in and went through activities before heading to Porterfield Baptist Church for the main celebration. Each guest was crowned and walked a red carpet, while volunteers acted as paparazzi. The night included dinner, dancing, entertainment, and a gospel message from the Tim Tebow Foundation.
So I work with a lot of our sponsors and I order materials that we need, a lot of stuff behind the scenes. During the event, I kind of run around a lot, just fill in wherever I'm needed.
For Henry, the behind-the-scenes work was worth it.
I really just look forward to seeing the guests have an amazing time. You can see it on their faces, you can see it in their body posture, and you really get to see not just the guests, but the buddies, maybe anyone serving food, any other volunteer. They get to see kind of a different perspective on life.
Warren Local High School and Porterfield Baptist Church partnered to host the event. In Little Hocking, this is Allison Powers with WTAP News. This is home.